frequency can either elevate your vibration or lower your vibration. Okay. Um, the hertz. This is what I'm hearing. The hertz. Um, and they know this. Okay. People in the industry know this. The music industry. It could also mess with your conscious and subconscious. Okay. So you have to, because with me, as far as music, I'm universal in music, right? Um, but I'm also careful what I listen to and what my children listen to, especially when they were younger and my grandchildren. Okay, when the music is talking about killing, hoes, thoughts, whores, crime, and all that stuff, I don't listen to that stuff, you guys. I listen to stuff that will raise my frequency, my vibration. And a lot of people need to understand that music is frequency. Um, and the music industry understands this. This is how they're able to manipulate environments, okay? Because of the frequency. If they dim the frequency, if they change the lyrics to positive lyrics, um, because you're hearing this subconsciously and consciously, so this is affecting you consciously and subconsciously. Even the beats, okay, the beats, okay. Um, so a lot of our young kids are dumbed down, and the reason why I say they're dumbed down, um, they're lost souls, is because of this frequency of this music is lowering their vibration. Okay, they're subconscious and consciously conscious, and they don't even know or aware are awoke to this. Okay, so be careful to the music that you're listening to. If it's done, if you see, people are attracted to the beats. Okay, but frequency is everything. Frequency is even nature. Like the birds I'm hearing right now is a frequency. Okay, kids are not even getting out in nature anymore. Take your children out in nature. Take your grandchildren. When I used to go on my hikes and I go out in nature, I would take my grandchildren. Okay, because I don't want them to be dumbed down by technology, dumbed down by frequency. Okay, because this was what happened, and I explained it to them. I said, what you listen to, it depends if it's positive or negative. It will affect you subconsciously and consciously. And I remember my grandson said, well, what's conscious and subconscious? So I had to break it down to him. Okay, if he remembers it, he doesn't. If he and I will keep repeating myself to him and my granddaughter. Okay, until they get it. Okay, and I say this music, it is not good for you. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for you. So if you're listening to music that's dumbing you down and you're wondering why you feel angry, um, um, not just angry, confused, lost. I mean, there's so many people out here. There's a site that I'm a part of. It's the Kundalini site. And there's so many people that are going on this site and asking for spiritual guidance, and the spiritual guidance is within themselves. Okay, um, and it's because of a lot of things. Okay, not just the music; it's the food that they're also putting in the food that we're putting in our bodies. Okay, so nature itself is frequency. Everything's frequency. Our voice is frequency. Okay, how we talk to ourselves is frequency. Um, and when you understand that, you can understand why you're thinking the way you're thinking, or programmed the way you're programmed. Now, if you're watching news all the time and everything you watch is so, um, and I noticed this on television, they dumb down and they program society. to be fearful. And this is why I stopped watching television. When I get a lot of information, it's on my feeds, or my oldest daughter will send me something, okay? Because it's I don't need that dumbing my subconscious or my conscious down. I'm sorry, okay? I'm very highly aware of that, okay? And you need to teach your children that this music is dumbing them down subconsciously and consciously. Um, get out in nature more. Take them out in nature. It doesn't matter if they're grown. Tell them to get out in nature more. Okay. If you have grandchildren, take them out in nature. Okay. Um, just and tell them, look, you're not going to sit here and play games all day. You're not going to sit here and watch TV all day. Okay. That's not happening. Okay. Um, um, frequency is everything. Um, it can change even your mood, okay, your thoughts, all your senses. Frequency can affect, okay. Now it's interesting. I did a video on my son about the senses. Okay, we have more senses than they just say that we have. Okay, um, and the frequency affects every sense that you have. Okay, and this is what the industry understands, the music industry, that how they can draw people in is through the frequency. When I read the scripture, I'll never forget, um, they talk about Satan in the biblical text, and they said he was the angelic of music, right? But I'm really starting to believe he wasn't just of music, he was also of the tongue. What I mean is the tongue of speaking, okay, through the throat chakra, okay? So it's dumbing down people, okay? And this is what we're seeing with the youth. They are getting dumbed down, okay? Because of the frequency, okay? All right, you guys. All right, love and light, my beautiful souls. Love and light.